The sun dipped low behind the hills of Maplewood, a quiet little town where nothing much ever happened, until that evening. 10-year-old Emma Brooks was skipping down the sidewalk, holding a brown paper bag full of bread, milk, and her favorite, chocolate bar. Her mom had sent her to the nearby shop just 2 blocks from home. She loved running small errands. It made her feel grown up and trusted. Walking beside her was Shadow, her big black Belgian Malinois. Shadow wasn't just a pet. He used to work with the military but had been retired after a rescue mission left him with a limp. Emma's uncle, a soldier, had brought Shadow home to recover. Since then, the two had been inseparable. Emma sang quietly to herself, her blonde hair bouncing with each step. She didn't notice the black van parked by the corner. Inside, 3 men sat silently. They had rough faces, eyes darting, and tattoos covering their arms. These weren't regular folks. They had been going town to town, looking for easy targets. Kids, walking alone, houses with open doors. Today they saw Emma. There, one of them whispered, pointing. The girl, no one around. Easy grab. The van started slowly rolling forward. Emma felt a chill on her neck. She stopped humming. Shadow's ears twitched. He let out a low growl. Emma turned to look behind her. The van stopped. A man with a patchy beard and long coat stepped out, smiling too wide. Hey there, little one, he called. You lost? Emma stepped back, gripping Shadow's fur. No, I'm going home. The man took another step. Need a ride? Come on, it's not safe out here alone. Shadow stepped in front of Emma. His body was stiff, his eyes locked onto the stranger. He didn't bark. Not yet. He was trained to wait for real danger. Inside the van, the 2 other men watched. Is that a military dog? One asked. The other laughed. Just a pet now. Probably soft. The man outside reached into his pocket. Come here, girl. I've got candy. Emma shook her head, her voice shaking. Go away. That's when the man made a mistake. He moved too fast, lunging forward. In a flash, Shadow exploded. His body launched forward like a rocket. He hit the man's arm with a force that knocked the candy flying. His jaws clamped down tight. The man screamed, falling to the ground, blood dripping from his sleeve. The other 2 rushed out of the van. One had a metal pipe. The other had a rope. Get the dog, one of them yelled. Shadow let go and jumped back, placing himself between Emma and the attackers. His growl now echoed through the street like thunder. Emma ran behind a trash bin, still holding the grocery bag, eyes wide with fear. The man with the pipe charged. Shadow darted left, then right, avoiding the swing. Then he leapt, landing hard on the man's chest. They both hit the ground. Shadow's teeth went for the wrist holding the weapon. The man screamed and dropped it. The last guy tried to grab Emma while Shadow was busy. Come here, girl, Emma screamed. Shadow heard it. He turned and ran. The attacker didn't have time to blink. Shadow leapt, knocking him down so hard the man's head hit the pavement. The first man, still bleeding, tried to crawl back to the van, but Shadow was faster. He barked now, loud and deep. It echoed across the neighborhood. Lights turned on in windows. Doors opened. A neighbor stepped out, phone in hand. Calling the police, she shouted. The 3 attackers tried to run, but Shadow didn't let them. He circled, barking fiercely, teeth bared, ears up. No one dared move. Within minutes, police sirens rang through the street. Cars pulled up. Officers jumped out. Hands up, don't move! Emma peeked out from behind the bin. He saved me, she whispered. One officer gently helped her up. You okay, kiddo? She nodded. Shadow stopped them all. Another officer stared at the dog. Wait, I know that dog. That's Shadow. He's a war hero. Emma's mom came running down the street crying. She grabbed her daughter, hugging her tight. Thank God, she kept saying. The police handcuffed the attackers. One of them looked terrified. That dog, he's not normal, he muttered. Emma's mom looked at Shadow. You're not just a dog, she said. You're family. The news spread fast. The story was on every local channel. Retired military dog saves girl from kidnappers. But Shadow didn't care for the cameras or the reporters. He just laid on the floor next to Emma that night, resting his head on her feet as she gently stroked his ears. From that day on, everyone in Maplewood knew, don't mess with Emma Brooks. Not while Shadow's around. And Emma? She never forgot that moment. Not the fear, not the roar of the van, and definitely not the sound of Shadow growling as he stood like a soldier between her and danger, because real heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes, they wear fur.